Ni. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So this is a recording for our chapter 2 for BWU 10401 first year seminar. So the title for this chapter 2 is University Life and Beyond. So the plan for this chapter, what we're going to do is we're going to have apa? Sekejap nak tengok ni. Pen. Okay, so first we're gonna have a recap on chapter 1, and then there are 3 subtopics for this chapter. The first subtopic is entitled academic, and then we're gonna have our first activity. So please pardon me for the spelling mistake. It should be activity ty. And then the second subtopic is the rules and regulations, and we're going to do our second activity here. And the last subtopic for this chapter is campus and college life, and this is the last activity for this chapter. And then I'm going to show you a sneak peek to what you're going to learn in chapter 3. Okay, so the first agenda for today is to recap what we learned in chapter 1. So if you still remember chapter 1, the title for chapter 1 is the skills needed to be a university student, to be a successful university student. And the gist of that chapter is about the skills, okay? Skills that you must have, skills that we want you to develop during your university life. And there are 2 types of skills that we want you to develop, which are the hard skills and also the soft skills. So by now you must know the differences between the hard skills and the soft skills, and also you must know the examples of some of the hard skills and also some of the soft skills. Okay, so I believe in our WhatsApp group, I have forwarded this poster. It's about the top 10 skills of the year 2025, okay? So for example, you are entering the university as a first year in the year of 2020, kan? Okay. So in 4 years time, you will graduate insyaAllah. Okay. So 2021, 22, 23, 24. Okay. So you will graduate in 2024. Okay. So it's just 1 year less from this poster. But this is a predicted, okay, for future graduates just like you guys, so that you know what are the skills that in the future we are going to learn, especially when you graduate. Okay, so from here you boleh baca lah, we need people, we need students, we need graduates with the analytical thinking and innovation. Okay, tengok kalau macam problem solving pun semua dah dekat bawah-bawah. Okay, macam contoh, if you look at the last one is the reasoning, problem solving and ideation, dia dah dekat bawah-bawah. Because by that time, everyone dah boleh tahu, dah ada benda tu. And then technology use pun, because right now the technology is developing really fast. So budak-budak zaman muda, students like you guys memang adapting to and also coping to the technology use tu very very fast. Jadi dia punya skills itu is not yang paling awal yang kita nak lah. Okay. So what we want from our fresh graduates is the ability to think analytically and able to innovate. Okay. So daripada apa-apa yang sedia ada. Okay. So have a look at this list. Go through and then muhasabah diri, which one yang you think that you already have the skills. Okay. So you can tick or you can cross. And then the ones that you don't have it yet, then focus on having that. Focus on developing that skills for the future. This is for your future. Bukan nak being poyo ke apa je. Alah poyo lah kau ni kan. Boleh je cari kerja mana-mana. Yes, of course. You boleh cari kerja mana-mana. Tapi kerja yang macam mana yang you nak. Okay. So think about your future. So in our first class kan, first lecture tu, Bila saya tanya why you enter university life, semula nak because you nak berjaya, because you nak menjadi orang yang berguna. Okay, so think about that again and instill the skills in these 4 years of your university life. Okay, our first subtopic for this chapter is on the academic. So this subtopic is very diverse, it's very general. So there are a few things that I want to be more focused on that, okay? But still under the academic punya umbrella lah, okay? So as students, you will learn a lot, okay? So learn academically and non-academically, okay? So in here, I would like to introduce to you, there are formal and informal learning, okay? So if you look at here, dekat dia punya poster ni, so the formal learning, so this is the formal learning and then the informal learning. Kalau formal learning is structured, informal learning is unplanned, okay? Lepas tu formal learning is instructor led ataupun teacher led ataupun pensyarah lecturer led, okay? So meaning that ada orang yang membimbing kita, so that is the formal learning. But kalau yang informal learning tu sendiri yang cari, okay? Kalau bukan sendiri yang cari pun mungkin adalah pensyarah tu dia ajar sikit and then most of the times pelajar tu sendiri yang kena belajar. Okay, kena be independent. It is a independent studying. Okay, alright. So let's look at the way that the UTHM adapts the style tu tadi, formal and informal learning kepada UTHM punya culture. Okay, jadi for formal learning, itu adalah contohnya kita dekat universiti ni. Okay, so you came from schools, daripada tadika, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah. Okay, so lepas sekolah menengah, some of you went to the matriculations. A lot of you actually, because I saw the data, a lot of you came from the matriculation. So meaning that after schools to after SPM tu, you went to the matriculations. Some of you did the diploma. Okay, apa lagi ada matriculation, ada 3 matriculation, diploma, I'm not sure kalau STPM ada lagi, if I'm not mistaken ada 3 different categories lah you guys ni. Okay, and then you entered university. Right now you are in the university, so this is the formal learning. In contrast to the informal learning, so it's not dia tak ada macam tangga macam okay lepas schools matriculation, lepas matriculation university, okay, because it is based on the experience and the observation. So learning ni not necessarily you have to be in the classroom, not necessarily you have to attend the online lectures like now, okay? So by experiencing, by observing, by looking at the situation, you will learn something juga. Okay, so that is the informal learning. Okay, second one is structured. Okay, it's structured because dia ada syllabus ni yang kat bawah ni. Okay, so dia structured because dia ada syllabus. Syllabus ni because dia ada requirement daripada MQA 02 lah, and daripada Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi, so forth. Okay, dia ada macam-macam cekadak dekat bawah tu because we want it to be structured, because it is a formal learning and because we want all students across the nation, kalau tak nation pun across the Malaysia. Kalau we say that you are a graduate of biodiversity and conservation, this is the criteria. So how to achieve that criteria? Through the syllabus tu, through structured planning lah. Okay. However, in contrast to that, for informal learning, because it is based on the experience, you experiencing something kan, and then your observation, you looking, you seeing something, then they are unstructured. Kita tak ada macam, okay awak tengok sana je. Okay, tak ada. Okay, awak rasa je yang ni. Tak ada macam tu. You are free to experience a lot of things. And because of that, it is unstructured lah. Okay, so dia tak kisah you nak buat macam mana. Dia tak ada macam, okay, bila you experience this, bila you observe ni, okay, you ada test, you ada quiz, ada final exam kepada apa yang you experience, apa yang you observe. No, tak ada. Okay, so informal learning, the unstructured, and how to achieve the methods kan. Usually dekat dalam informal learning is through these programs, activities, clubs. Okay. So usually kalau dekat dalam first semester and second semester, I think the students are required to take some credits for foreign language ke, for club ke kan. So sebenarnya daripada situ lah we want to instill you the soft skills, also the hard skills, and also that is through the informal learning. Okay, kita tak nak you terlalu macam duduk dalam kelas je. Dengar dekat dalam laptop yang online lecture je. So, I don't know lah during online class ni macam mana PPB dengan PPUK dia buat online class with you guys. But since you guys memang dah experience tu, so you should know lah this is the informal learning. Now, because we are all learners, sebenarnya there are different categories, okay, to the learners ataupun to the learning styles. Okay, so the first one is visual. Okay, ada mata kat situ. Okay, bukan mata dajal ke apa ke. Tetapi visual maksudnya this type of learner, orang yang visual ni, maknanya dia kena tengok benda tu. Okay, dia kena kalau kita menerangkan mengenai pokok, then orang tu kena tengok pokok tu. Dia tak boleh macam nak kena bayangkan dia macam tak boleh. Dia kena nampak. Okay, is visual. The second one is auditory. Auditory ni jenis hearing. Dia jenis yang mendengar. Dia suka mendengar macam tu. Okay. Jadi macam contohnya kan, kalau macam saya ada kawan dulu, dia ni kalau dekat dalam kelas selalu mata dia tertutup. Okay. So, jadi orang akan dia akan tidur. Tapi sebenarnya di mata dia tutup je sebab dia mengantuk. Okay. Jadi mata dia macam dah tak boleh nak buka. Macam mata berat gila tu kan. Jadi dia tutup lah mata dia. Tetapi telinga dia buka. Jadi dia dengar je cikgu kata apa kan. Lepas tu bila balik rumah, tak tahu nak balik rumah buat apa, dia tidur ke apa ke. Tapi bila exam dia excel. Macam tu. Because dia tu adalah learning style dia auditory. Asalkan orang bercakap je, dia boleh terima. Kalau dia datang dekat study group pun, dia macam tak jenis banyak bercakap, tetapi dia mendengar discussion kita mengenai ilmu tu, dia boleh serap dah masuk. Macam tu. Okay? Because ini adalah orang yang auditory. Dan yang ketiga is tactile. Tactile ni jenis yang ini adalah macam jurusan orang yang jurusan teknik, jurusan vocational, okay, orang yang masuk major in engineering, okay, sebab dia kena sesuatu yang dia kena sentiasa pegang, tactile, feel it, dia kena yang kinesthetic, macam tu, okay. Jadi dia kena sesuatu yang dia boleh pegang, alat tu, robot tu, dia nak bina bangunan ke, macam tu. Dia kena macam tu, tangan dia kena bergerak. Dia tak boleh main tengok, visual, dia tak boleh main dengar, auditory, tetapi tangan dia tu kena bergerak. Macam tu. Dia lebih prefer yang sebegitu. Okay? So there are 3 types of learners, 3 types of learning styles. Because of that, we have come to our first activity. Okay? So first activity kita ni to determine my learning style, and I allocate this 15 minutes lah untuk kamu semua buat. So what you need to do is, nanti sekarang dekat dalam Google Classroom, I will post this link. Okay? So this link is the assessment. There are 30 questions ke 20, I think 30 questions lah. I took it just now. 30 questions and then you have to answer. Okay, answer tu jangan fikir banyak sangat tau bila soalan tu. Okay, dan jangan macam try to beat the system. Okay, just go with the flow, with the free mind kan. Jadi bila baca soalan tu, bila baca statement tu, and then choose the answer yang macam you rasa lebih berat kepada situ. So boleh jadi ada 3 answers kan. So boleh jadi semuanya betul je. Tetapi cari yang the one yang most accurate lah to describe you in that statement ataupun question macam tu, okay? And then at the end of the assessments tu, after you have completed all the 30 questions, nanti dia akan come up with the results. Dia akan bagi tahu, okay, your learning styles ni is visual ke, auditory ke, ataupun tactile, okay? So once you have learned whether you are one of these categories ni, Go to Padlet to let me know your learning style based on the result of the assessment. So, I akan bagi juga link Padlet ni. Okay, if I can show you. Sekejap Okay. Alright. So, let's see if... Alright, okay. So, ini adalah questions dia. Okay, learning style assessment. And then, tekanlah nanti start assessment. Okay. My internet is quite slow. Okay, macam tu. Okay, so there are 30 questions and then there are statements and then you choose lah which one. Dia semua jawapan dia semua sama. A lot like me ke, somewhat like me ke ataupun not like me. Okay, jawab lah and then tekan next. Okay, so jawab semua tu dia akan bagi tahu either you are auditory or visual ataupun tactile. Okay, and then once you dah tahu you adalah apa, which category, then go to the Padlet yang I akan bagi link. And then, I dah buat 3 group dah kat sini. Okay, so group auditory learning style kat sini, group visual dekat sini, group tactile kinesthetic dekat sini. Okay, so if your result came out with auditory, okay, then you click kat sini, you tulis your name. Okay, so for example, I took the test and I knew it already that I'm a visual because before I took the test, I memang tahu I ni memang jenis yang visual. Before I took the test pun, because I perasan lah kalau I kan macam orang jenis cakap-cakap kalau dalam meeting pun kan. Orang cakap-cakap macam tu, I jadi macam tak boleh, I cannot brain. So, I have to, bila dia cakap tu, I have to draw macam tu, to make it visualize lah. Okay. So, and then bila I took the test and then memang dia kata I ni visual, so it proves it. Okay, so write your name. Okay, so I write my name. Okay, so daripada situ nanti I boleh tahulah from your class ni ramai dekat auditory ke ramai dekat visual ke, ramai dekat tactile. Okay, so this result will help me a lot in how I deliver my presentation lah, how I deliver my lecture. Okay, alright. So kita teruskan dengan kita punya ni lecture. So, activity 1. Okay, so very simple. Okay, and then the second subtopic is rules and regulations. So, when we talk about rules and regulations, usually the quotes that we will hear is rules are meant to be broken. But no. Okay, rules are not meant to be broken, especially now. Especially we are in the pandemic COVID-19 situation. And especially you are a university student. Okay. Walaupun sekarang ni ramai pelajar, ramai orang macam mudah masuk universiti, tapi sebenarnya ada juga ramai yang tak masuk universiti. Okay. There are those people yang really want to go to university, but it's just that tak ada rezeki nak masuk universiti ataupun tak ada duit nak masuk universiti. Tak ada opportunity untuk masuk universiti, then dia tak masuk universiti, dia tak dapat masuk universiti. Okay, but there are some people yang macam alah tak kisahlah, dapat tak macam macam dia tak kisahlah kalau dapat tak dapat pun tak apa, macam jenis yang macam taklah berapa nak study sangat kan. Dia nak masuk universiti because of parents yang suruh, tak nak malukan parents, contohnya lah kan. Orang yang macam tu dapat masuk universiti. Kalau orang macam tu masuk universiti, bila dah masuk universiti, kalau you study juga, you follow all the rules, then it's okay. Okay, tetapi kalau ada yang macam tu, perangai macam tu, masuk yang universiti, lepas tu buat perangai tak nak belajar lah, nak cari awet je lah, nak cari boyfriend je lah, then do us a favor, just drop the college ataupun university life, okay? Supaya tempat tu boleh bagi kepada orang yang betul-betul nak study. So, back to this. Berkaitan dengan rules and regulations, remember, rules are not meant to be broken, okay? Macam saya cakap tadi, untuk COVID-19 ni, a lot of rules have been given by the MKN, by the KKM, by the police, semua-semualah. Kan ada SOP dia tu kan? So, those SOP adalah rules lah sebenarnya. Okay, jangan pergi dekat tempat yang crowded. Jangan pegang tempat bukan-bukan, selalu basuh tangan. use the hand sanitizer or the soap kan to wash your hands. So those are the rules. Okay, jadi kenapa why are we trying to differentiate kan? These rules we want to follow, these rules we don't want to follow. Why? Kan? So sebenarnya there are reasons why rules are created. Okay, so rules help ensure safety, especially dalam pandemik ni. Kalau kita ikut rules, okay, insya-Allah kita melindungi diri kita dan juga anak pula dah, keluarga kita ataupun orang-orang sekeliling. Okay, rules make it clear that you are an adult. True, because adult boleh faham rules. Dia tahu dan dia boleh faham rules and dia boleh execute. Kalau budak-budak macam anak-anak saya tu kan, mungkinlah dia dengar kita kata, okey jangan main dekat tepi jalan. Tetapi mungkin kalau yang kecil tu, dia tak boleh nak faham lagi kenapa tak boleh main dekat tepi jalan. Okey, jadi dia akan main juga dekat tepi jalan sebab dia tak boleh faham kenapa rules tu mak dia kata jangan main tepi jalan. Macam tu. Jadi itu yang membezakan an adult, a matured one and also the small one. Okay, budak kecil lah dia tak tahu. Jadi rules tu kita boleh tahu orang yang ikut ni adalah orang yang besar sebenarnya, orang yang adult. Okay, rules create trust. So trust among your lecturers, your peers and families. Jadi kalau macam contohnya we know that you are you are a rules follower. Kita tahu macam you takkan break any rules, you akan ikut je SOP rules semua tu. Jadi kita akan rasa selesa untuk berkawan dengan you, duduk berdekatan dengan you, untuk bercakap dengan you. Okay, so contohnya we know that contohnya this one place ada kes COVID tinggi kan. So kalau ikut rulesnya kita janganlah pergi ke sana kan. Kita refrain dulu walaupun kita mungkin girlfriend, boyfriend kita sengsara sangatlah kat dekat dalam tu kan. Tak payahlah nak pergi jadi lifesaver sangat, nak pergi menyelamatkan dia apa semua tu. So you kena jaga diri you dulu. Okay, kalau daripada situ barulah macam kita akan nampak okay, you know how to prioritize. You don't break the rules because of the petty things like that. Okay, unless ada emergency lah. Kalau ada emergency, then you kenalah guna SOP yang betul. Mesti ada SOP. Pergilah jumpa balai polis, dapatkan surat, and then you bolehlah nak masuk ke kawasan tu. Alah, benda macam tu lah. Okay, and the last one, rules make space for those who aren't popular. Rules actually help create a culture of a welcome in your ministry. So ministry ni bukan maksudnya kementerian, okay? Tapi ministry maksudnya macam you punya kawasan, macam tu. Jadi macam contohnya lah kan, kadang-kadang rules, kadang-kadang macam ada suatu tempat tu, kalau ataupun dekat sekolah kita ke, kat universiti kita ke kan, apa yang selalunya kita akan nampak kalau yang nak bertanding untuk jadi MPP, majlis perwakilan pelajar ke, atau masuk dalam kelab untuk jadi pegang-pegang jawatan pengurusi ke, naib pengurusi semua tu, selalu mesti macam orang yang cantik ataupun orang yang handsome, orang yang popular lah, macam tu kan. Jadi sebenarnya kita tak memilih pun seperti itu, tetapi it looks like there is a hidden rules dekat situ kan. Jadi sebenarnya it's not rules at all. Rulesnya adalah kalau macam contohnya nak masuk MPP, rulesnya, kriteria dia, you kena ada pointer macam ni, you kena ada apa lagi kalau dia punya tu, you kena sediakan few things. So tak kisahlah awak tu cantik ke ataupun kurang cantik sikit ke, handsome ke kurang handsome ke, as long as you memenuhi kriteria, then okay lah. Kan sama macam artis juga tu sebenarnya cantik dengan yang handsome je. Kan sekarang ni kan ada yang movie apa baru keluar tu yang kena kecam tu sebab rupa dia orang kan. Tapi macam that's the thing, rules make space for those who are not popular juga. Okay, kita jangan discriminate benda-benda macam tu. So class rules during COVID-19. Okay, so ini kalau kita buat face to face lah. Tetapi the reason why we are opting for the online class right now, I'm not sure until when, okay, is because ni, keep distance punya rules ni. Okay. Yang lain-lain ni, I think we can manage. I think keep distance dengan no crowd lah. Okay. So, I think we can manage. Macam contohnya, wear a mask. Okay. Everyone can wear a mask. Cough etiquette. Okay. Everyone can have this etiquette of coughing kan. Macam use your tangan ni. Lepas tu, disinfect hands. Yes, everyone can bring and use the hand sanitizer all the time. No handshake. Okay. No problem. Tak payah handshake pun lagi bagus. No face touch. Boleh lah kan kita face touch kita sendiri kan. Wear gloves outside. Ni ada setengah memang yang pakai wear gloves lah, ataupun nak pergi supermarket ke apa. Okay, ni kita boleh buat face to face. Tetapi no crowd dengan keep distance, then we need a very large space untuk tetapkan 40 student dekat dalam satu kelas with the 2 meter punya distance. So this is one of the main reasons why kita tak boleh nak buat face to face punya kelas, sebab kita punya ruang tak cukup besar macam tu. Okay, so rules during online lectures ataupun online class. Jadi disebabkan kita tak dapat F2F, face to face punya kelas, dan kita akan buat online lectures. Okay, let's look at this poster ni. Dia kata classroom Zoom rules. Okay, Zoom ni one of the platform lah. Tapi so far I think we have used the Google Meet kan. Okay, so tak kisahlah Zoom ke Google Meet ke WebEx ke WeChat ke, tak kisahlah macam-macam apa-apa pun. Tetapi these are the general rules. Okay, so for example, show up a few minutes before class time and wait to be admitted into the class. Kalau yang ni macam saya pernah lah kelas pukul 10. Okay, online. Kelas pukul 10, sepatutnya dalam 9.50, 9.55, you dah start masuk. Okay. Jadi, tapi pukul 10, barulah semua nak masuk time tu. Jadi, time tu lah baru pensyarah duk admit nak masuk ke situ. Sebab tak semua orang boleh masuk macam tu je. Jadi, pensyarah tu dia kena admit, bagi allow masuk macam tu lah. Pukul 10. Sepatutnya pukul 10 dah start kelas. Okay, tetapi it takes about 10 minutes or 15 minutes untuk kita allow student. Jadi dah membazir lah masa kat situ. Find a quiet place free of distractions daripada siblings, daripada televisions, parents, pets and so forth. Okay. Jadi supaya tak adalah macam tengah-tengah belajar tiba-tiba ada dengar lah orang menjerit-jerit, menangis-nangis, bergelak ketawa macam tu. Ataupun nanti kalau orang lalu lalang dia tak tutup aurat kan, nanti kita nampak benda macam tu. Jadi macam buka aib, mengganggu kawan-kawan lain, mengganggu pensyarah tu nak mengajar, mengganggu awak sendiri nak belajar. Okay, so find a quiet place. Tapi jangan pergi duduk kat dalam toilet. Be respectful at all times. While your video is on, no hand gestures or inappropriate language. Okay. So, kalau macam untuk kelas saya, memang video memang kena on. Okay. Cumanya mic tu sahaja mute kan, unless you want to speak. Then if you want to speak, then you kena unmute lah. Jangan lupa. Okay. Jadi, kalau tengah video tu, jangan mengganggu tau konsentrasi orang lain. So, walaupun macam contohnya saya tak nampak kan, because saya tengah presenting my slides ni. Tapi kawan-kawan lain mungkin akan nampak. Jadi jangan nak pakai benda bukan lah apa. Macam kita tengok dekat dalam Insta tu kan, orang buat TikTok ke apa tu kan. Tak kepelik. Dia mengganggu lah. Okay. Stay on mute. Click the raise hand button if you have a question or something to share. Okay, kalau dekat dalam Zoom memang ada button raise hand ni. Okay, tetapi kalau dekat dalam Google Meet tak adalah button raise hand ni. Tapi kalau dekat Zoom ni pun dia ada button raise hand ni. Kalau pensyarah tu tak nampak, dia tak nampak jugalah. Okay, so what you can do if you have a questions that you have to that you want to ask, or if you have something to share, then you unmute your microphone and then macam excuse me doktor, cakap macam tu. Jadi macam kita pun okay, ada students. Tak ada macam kita syok je cakap selama berapa jam tu kan. Stay focused and on task so you don't miss anything the speaker ataupun the lecturer says. Okay. Yang ni stay focused betul and on task betul. Tapi saya tak kisahlah kalau time tu korang nak makan ke, nak makan lah, usually makan lah kan sambil kita online class ni kan. Tak kisah nak makan, as long as you fokus apa yang cikgu cakap kat depan, the lecturer cakap kat depan, and if the lecturer ask for a feedback or if the lecturer ask a questions, then answer. Jangan disebabkan tengah makan sorry tak boleh jawab. No way. Okay, tak nak macam tu. Alright, so what are the implications if we break the rules? Okay, paling teruk ni lah jail time. Okay, kita tak nak masuk dia macam ni. Okay, and paling yang kita takut kalau abah kita guna rotan. Abah, bukan abah as in our own father. Ni kalau kita dekat universiti kita ni, abah kita ni boleh jadi your lecturer, boleh jadi your paling kalau kita paling takut kat dalam ni adalah ni lah, kita punya Datuk NC kita sendirilah. Okay, naib chancellor kita. Kalau dia dah guna rotan ke apa, sorry lah, no turning back. Okay, so implications dia ada. Okay, sebab kita student, we are bound to the rules and regulations, jadi follow in. Jangan nak main cilok-cilok, okay, macam naik motor. Okay, so ada activity 2, case study. Okay, jadi kalau kita buat kelas ni secara synchronous, maknanya anda semua ada dengan saya, so memang nak buat lead discussion. Tetapi because this is asynchronous, so what I want you to do is, ini adalah case study, okay, so I allocate 20 minutes lah. And I still want to hear your voice, I still want to hear your opinion. Okay, so what we're going to do is, okay, you kena baca, this is the case study, an undergraduate course, blah, 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 blah. Okay, soalan dia kat bawah ni. What are the issues of integrity, ethics and law posed in the case study? What options do the teacher and the student have? And what should they do and why? Okay, so I want to hear your opinion after you read this case study. What I want you to do is go to ni, Flipgrid. Okay, jom kita try. Tengok Flipgrid. So there are a lot of platforms for our online learning. So I'm macam introducing this bit by bit to you guys so that you will know. Okay. Alright. So nanti copy this link and then paste kat sini. Dia akan keluar. Ni nama dia Flipgrid. Okay, jadi bila macam tu, nanti sekarang you will see this. Okay, activity 2, case study. Okay, so ni sama. An undergraduate course, blah, 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 blah. Soalan dia kat sini. What are the issues of integrity and ethics posed in the case study? What options do the teacher and the student have? And what should they do and why? Okay, so, okay, and then what I want you to do is, you have to record a response. So record response ni maksudnya record video tau. Okay, so video sambil bercakap lah. Macam you kata, okay, dah baca tu, okay, apa issue of the integrity, apa issue dia ni kan. What do you think about the issue? Ada integrity ke? Ada ethics yang dilanggar ke? Ada law yang dilanggar ke? What do you think about it? What should we do? Why? Something like that, okay. So record dia adalah maksimum selama 1 minit 30 saat. Jadi kalau you rasa that you want to talk a lot, then habis 1 minute 30 seconds tu, you pause and then you click balik semula, record a response. Okay. Kalau you buka dekat laptop, Flipgrid ni, then boleh terus record a response kat sini, dekat browser. Tapi kalau you buka Flipgrid ni dekat telefon, then you kena download dulu app Flipgrid. Okay, so it's entirely up to you whether you nak buka kat phone ataupun dekat laptop. Tengoklah capability masing-masing. Okay, try. Okay, try untuk gunalah Flipgrid ni. Okay, back to our lecture. Okay, so that's activity 2. Okay, now we have come to the last subtopic of this chapter 2, campus and college life. So basically when you enter the campus ataupun you enter the university life, sebenarnya we're saying goodbye to our past, to our high school, to our matriculations, to our diploma university. because we are in the university life for a degree, okay, for a bachelor degree. So a lot of stakes, a lot of um, opportunities waiting for you. Okay, so what's past is past. So whatever you have achieved, whatever you have done, whatever you have experienced in the past education system, okay, tak kisahlah whether at that time macam you were a very bright student kan, macam semua okay apa semua, but university it could be different to you. Okay, sama juga kalau macam dekat high school, dekat matrix tu you were quite a slow learner kan, so could be dekat university ni you akan jadi a fast paced learner. Okay, alright, so jangan terlalu confident, jangan terlalu underestimate yourself, macam tu, dan juga jangan overestimate yourself. Okay, alright, so there are survival tips for college or university life. Okay, so sebenarnya survival tips ni dia dari segi saya nak tunjuk YouTube video ni. Okay, so YouTube video, oops, what happened? Okay, so YouTube videos ni is on time management. Okay, so nanti saya akan bagi link YouTube video dekat dalam Google Classroom, nanti you dengar sendiri. Okay, tetapi sebenarnya that's what I'm trying to say, that time management is very important for you to go through this university life and for you to survive university life. Okay, tak kisahlah you pandai macam mana pun, you hebat macam mana pun, handsome ke cantik macam mana pun, but if your time management is very poor, then I don't think you will survive. Okay, dekat dalam university ni. Okay, so nanti take time, dia tak lama pun, seminit lebih macam tu lah. Okay, alright, jadi when we are in the university life, okay, when we need to manage our time, so that's why lah kita kena ada rules. We know that the importance of rules kan. Kita kena ada rules untuk we set to ourselves what we want to achieve in the university life, what we want to achieve in the life beyond university. Okay, so when you want to set rules to the goal setting, so there are a few things. Okay, set goals that motivate you. Sekejap nak cari laser. Tak ada pun. Tak jumpa. Okay. Okay. Set goals that motivate you. Okay. Jadi carilah goals yang boleh motivate kita untuk menjadi lebih baik. Okay, untuk motivate kita untuk menjadi lebih pandai, macam tu. Nombor 2, set SMART goals. Okay, SMART ni maksud dia yang ni lah: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time bound. So goals kita mesti spesifik, jangan general sangat. Saya nak menjadi orang yang berguna, tak. Okay, saya nak menjadi seorang saintis di dalam bidang plant sciences, contohnya, very specific. Measurable, saya nak menjadi saintis mula-mula lepas maknanya dalam first year dengan third year saya ambil all the general courses and all the core courses, and then masuk je third year bila pilih elective, saya nak ambil elective herbal science sebab saya suka pokok. Okay, so it's measurable. Attainable, something yang boleh kita dapat lah. Kan? Kita cakap, okay, saya contohnya setting saya adalah, goal setting saya adalah saya nak dapat Dean's List every semester. Attainable. Dia kata saya macam kata nak dapat Dean's List, bukan, saya cakap saya nak dapat 4 flat every semester. Saya lepas tu saya nak jadi pengarah tu, saya nak jadi presiden ni. Dia macam terlampau banyak. Okay, so cari benda yang you rasa yang you boleh dapat dulu supaya you feel good about yourself. And then relevant. So contohnya saya nak join club yang bersesuaian lah dengan diri kita kan. Takkanlah macam kita ni perempuan, tiba-tiba saya nak join bola sepak lelaki. Tak relevan lah kan. Kalau ada bola sepak perempuan, by all means silakan. Okay, and time bound. Kita kena bagi timeline lah. Okey, timeline tu, okey, saya nak dapatkan berapa jumlah kredit by this semester. Lepas tu by the next semester tu saya nak fokus kepada ni macam tu. So semua ni is a guideline for you when you want to do a goal setting. Okay, set goals in writing. Goal setting ni bukan kita berangan je tau. Bukan kita baring atas bilik kita, bukan kita baring atas katil kita dalam bilik kita tu. Kita fikir, aku rasa aku nak jadi saintis. Lepas tu aku nak ambil elective herbal sciences. Lepas tu aku nak jadi presiden kelab rumah tangga. Contohnya lah kan. So tak nak. Dia macam bukan sekadar, dia bukan kabinet bayangan. Okay, dia kena betul-betul secara fizikal. So you have to put it in writing. Buat kat kertas, buat dekat dalam laptop, buat dekat dalam phone, buat dekat dalam tablet. Okay? Make sure it is in writing so that you see it. And then you kena nampak every day. Jangan buat kecil-kecil. Kalau you ni jenis visual kan, tulis. Buat cantik-cantik, color-color, tampal-tampal sini-sini. Okay? So dia motivate you. Make an action plan. Ini pun penting. So kita bukan goal setting je. Contohnya saya nak jadi saintis dalam bidang herbal science. Okay, so what's next? What's your strategy? Apa you punya action plan? Action plan saya adalah, saya nak kena ambil elective herbal science. Elective herbal science nanti sekarang ada projek-projek yang berkaitan tu, saya dah tahu saya nak buat projek apa. Jadi that's your action plan. And the last one is stick with it. Okay, so remember, goal setting is an ongoing activity, not just a means to an end. Goal setting ni bukannya kita kata saya nak habiskan kita punya degree kita sampai tahun keempat tu. Not really. Okay, so goal setting is an ongoing activity. So macam mana kita nak menjadi saintis di dalam herbal science? Mulakan daripada SEM 1 awak sekarang ni. Okay, you have to plan setiap semester nak buat apa, you punya projek PSM nanti nak buat apa. Okay, and along the way tu, kalau tiba-tiba you tukar fikiran, that's fine. But you have to start all over again. Okay? Then you start balik. Jangan risau. Okay? Kalau tiba-tiba you nak tukar because different semesters kan, you take different courses kan. Jadi daripada situ mungkin you punya minat dia tu dah berubah kepada benda lain. Okay? And that's the last activity. That's the last point kita. And this is our last activity is goal setting. So remember, goal setting ni perlu SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant and time bound. So what I want you to do is to create your own goal setting. So this is individual lah. Everything individual. Kalau kita suruh buat team, baru kita suruh buat team lah. Tapi ini macam susah sikit aku nak buat team kan. Korang nanti macam mana pula nak buat meeting sesama korang. Kamu bawang pula korang. So create your own goal setting on what you want to achieve during university life in these areas. So saya nak korang buat goal setting dalam 3 bidang ni. Okay, dalam academic, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve. Co-curricular activities, what you want to achieve, what you want to do, how you want to do and achieve it. Community engagement programs, how you want to do, what you want to do. Okay, that's the goal setting. Set your own goals for these 3 areas. Okay. And then, can remember we have to put it in writing. So writing, I tak nak lah you buat dekat dalam Microsoft, Word, apa semua yang dah biasa sangat. Right now, kita dekat dalam era infographic poster. Okay? So infographic poster maksudnya dia mesti dekat dalam satu helai sahaja. Everything you put in there, tetapi it must be infographic. Maknanya bukannya awak tulis kat dalam tu. Tak nak all words dekat dalam tu, but use symbols, use emojis, use pictures, okay, to describe what you want to deliver the message. Of course boleh kalau nak ada tulis-tulis, but not so much. Okay, of course memang you kena guna emoji, memang kena guna all those pictures, tetapi make sure pictures tu dia berkaitan lah. Kalau macam contohnya orang nak cakap pasal saintis, I want to be a scientist. So saintis pun boleh emoji yang saintis tu kan. Letaklah emoji saintis, jangan letak emoji astronaut pula. Jadi macam pelik lah sikit dekat situ, okay. and upload dekat Google Jamboard. Okay, so macam biasa Google Jamboard ni nanti klik dekat link ni. Okay, let's try. Jom kita buka. So, okay, klik dekat link ni, Google Jamboard ni, and then pergi sini. So, dia akan buka ke sini lah. Activity 3, Go Setting Infographic Poster. So, yang poster ni, you buat sendiri dulu. Okay, buat menggunakan Canva ke, buat menggunakan Word pun boleh. Okay, portrait kan. You nak buat pakai PowerPoint pun boleh. Okay, save. And then you pergi dekat sini, tools ni, ambil yang ni. Ambil yang ni, add image. Okay, so add image tu nanti you akan pilih lah daripada files you. Lepas tu, upload kat sini. Okay, so you boleh tengok ni, dia macam satu line je lah kertas. Kau nampak satu persatu kan. Jadi kalau korang satu kelas memang tak muat. So bila orang tu dia dah nampak kat sini dah penuh sangat, then you tekan je anak panah ni, create frame. So dia akan jadi, okay, sepatutnya dia akan jadi second page, second frame. Tu. So 2/2 maknanya second frame. So tambah kat sini pula. Penuh juga, tambah lagi, tekan lagi. Tambah. Okay, tambah lagi. Tak kisahlah sampai 13 ke 14 page ke. Okay? Alright. So, nanti you main-main lah dengan Google Jamboard ni. Okay. Jom kita continue. Habis dah. Okay, so this is our activity. And saya bagi masa 1 minggu lah untuk awak siapkan infographic poster ni. Okay? Jadi nanti next week, kita akan ambil masa sikit untuk kita tengok lah you punya infographic poster ni, okay? Alright, so this is a sneak peek to chapter 3. So kita dah siap chapter 2 and then kita akan masuk chapter 3 lah sekarang. So chapter 3, we're gonna learn about academic writing. So what is academic writing? And what are the do's and the don'ts? Apa yang kita boleh buat, apa yang kita tak boleh buat academic writing. So dia ada regulations so that kita tak plagiarize. We don't copy other people's work, and then kalau orang tu boleh tahu, then dia boleh, we will be punished lah. Sue ke, kena rotan ke, kena masuk penjara ke, kena bayar ke, macam tu lah. Jadi kita tak nak kena benda-benda macam tu, so kita bagi tahu awal-awal academic writing, because dekat dalam university life and also beyond university life, you will be doing a lot of academic writing. Okay? Alright, so these are the references, and I think that's all for today. Thank you, everyone.